Hi guys, my name is Teegan Meyer, and I'm going to share a little bit about my book list for part three of our assignment. So first I'm going to share my screen with you, book list template. Okay. So for book number one, I chose, this was from my list. It's called A Chair for My Mother. This book was about a young girl who had a mother who didn't make a lot of money. She was a waitress and she kind of had some disabilities or some problems, and they were trying to save up money together to buy a chair for her mother because the chair that they had in the apartment was broken. So they saved up coins in a big jar together in hopes that they could someday buy a big, new, comfortable chair for their apartment. The kind of chair that her mother deserves after being on her feet all day, and that she just had a disability. So for this one, for my standard, I did the define natural capital and human resources. This was um, my activity that I would do would take place during slash after the book is read. So first I'll give the standard to the students and discuss what we will be doing for the activity. I will then read the book. And during the book, I'll stop reading at a point where I feel like the students would understand what capital resource is, and then we would sort the pictures given. So it's like a sorting activity. So the tools, machines, etc., to the group it belongs. I will then finish the book and we will go over what natural and human resources are. Students will then grab a baggie of pictures and sort them into three groups that best fit each resource on their own. Um, so the students will be sitting on their carpet spots while I'm reading, and then we will do that first part together. And then after the book is read, they'll grab their own baggies and sort in three different groups. Pictures that are capital resource, pictures that are human resource, and pictures that are natural resources. For book number two, was also from my book list. The book was If You Made a Million. This book is about a mathematical magician, and it takes kids on a journey to discover how much $1 million is. On the way, he gives amazing examples to explain a million ways that kids can understand. He compares a million kids standing on each other's shoulders of height of buildings and mountains. Um, Mostly, this book just gives a good idea of money and time and how over time money can become more. So my activity I chose for this would be like a classroom markets simulation. So I'll read the book directly to the students while they sit on their assigned spots on the carpet, and then the activity that we do will take place after the book is read. So for this activity, we'll have to have play money, and then we'll need items that the students can sell. So like stickers, pencils, erasers, just to kind of role play as buyers and sellers to understand how money is used in exchange for goods and services. Students will be the buyers and the sellers, so they'll both get a chance to either be a buyer or a seller. Um, and they will create a business of their choice to try and encourage students to buy their products as in the stickers, pencils, erasers. Not all students have to have their own business to sell stuff. They can also do service jobs, like cleaning someone's desk out for them, wiping off my whiteboard, cleaning someone's top of their dress with a Clorox wipe. Just kind of acts of services as well. So from another classmate's book list, I chose So You Want to Be President. This book is just details of the lives and history of and personalities about our past presidents of the United States, followed by information about the different backgrounds some presidents have shared in the past. Um, for this activity or for this book, I chose to do sort of a role play situation. I would assign students to different government roles. So one student can be the mayor, another student can be a police officer, the other student can be a city council member, the other student can be a judge. Um, and the students would have to do a little bit of research about who their character is, and then they would have to act out their responsibility in front of the class. And then I would even have them I would print off and give them stuff to cut out. For like a police officer, he can have a police badge, or um for a mayor, they can have one of their whatever. So they'll be able to cut out and color stuff that helps their characters come alive. So that activity will take place after the book. Before we do that activity, I actually will have a PowerPoint going over different responsibilities of the government just so the students understand. Um, but once we read the book, do the PowerPoint, the students should have a pretty good idea, and they're going to be doing research on their own. So, um, there's that one. Number two is from another classmate's book for my fourth and final book. I chose the book title is The Snowy Day. This one is trying to understand the concepts of environment and location. So, a little bit about this book is that it involves a young boy and his experience on a very snowy day. Um, just pretty much talking about the magic and wonder of the lovely snowy fall and what the snow is like through a child's eyes. That's pretty much it on that. So for this activity, we are going to kind of do like a little poster. We're going to talk about what the environment is. So before I even read the book, I'm gonna fold their poster in half, and the students are going to color or draw what they initially think the environment is without even talking about it first. So I'm gonna give them some time to do that. They can color it, but it has to be something that they personally think the environment is. Once I give them some time, we're going to go back to the carpet on their spots, and we are going to read the book. And then after the book is read, I will ask them questions, and we'll talk about the environment and how the environment changes and how the weather changes. Um, and then they'll go back to their dress or their desks, and they will draw and color what the environment actually is, and how the seasons affect the environment. So they'll go back to their desk and apply their knowledge of what they learned on their other half of the paper. I'm gonna stop screen sharing there. And those are my four books that I chose and the four activities. Thank you.